Welcome to our video showcasing the best upcoming free-to-play games of 2023. In this video, we'll be taking a look at the most anticipated games that will be available for free-to-play in the coming year. From epic RPGs to intense shooters, there's something for everyone on this list. We'll be diving deep into the gameplay, features, and release dates of each of these upcoming games, so you can get a better idea of what to expect from them. So sit back, relax, and join us as we count down the best upcoming free-to-play games of 2023. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications, so you never miss out on our latest gaming content. Number 15. Soulframe. Soulframe is a new MMO coming from the creators of the beloved Warframe title. Given how popular that game is, and how long it's lasted, you know that digital extremes can get the job done and deliver a long-lasting experience. But what does this new game have to offer fans? That is what is shrouded in mystery, because the game has only gotten small teases of what it is. We know that it'll be a more grounded title, and that it'll have a more focused combat system based around melee attacks. Everything else we'll just have to wait for more information on.
The children raised in castles loft.
Number 14. Star Wars Hunters. Conflict typically only happens between empires and their rebellions in a certain galaxy far, far away. But in Star Wars Hunters, you will have conflicts for a much more basic reason: entertainment. In the game, you'll be part of an entertainment series called Hunters of the Outer Rim. It's one of the most popular things around, and it's your job to pick the character you can use to lead your team to victory. You'll be anything from soldiers to bounty hunters, to Jedi and Sith. There are numerous ways to play, so take to the battlefield and see if you can come out on top.
It's J3DI!
Someone call for a Jedi?
It's free! Check this out! Fire on the hull! Cover me!
Number 13. Arc Raiders. When all you can do is resist, you won't stop until you're wiped out. In Arc Raiders, you'll be part of a group that is constantly attacked by enemies from space. You'll have a brief warning of their arrival and must do all you can to take them out before they return the favor. Only through teamwork will you be able to survive, and just as important, the enemy arcs are going to be adapting to what you do and trying to beat you with every wave they throw your way. Scavenge all you can to give your crew a better chance, and be ready for when the next battle starts. Number 12. The First Descendant. In this game, you play as a descendant, each with their own unique skills and abilities. Choose the one that best suits your playstyle and jump into the action-packed world. But wait, it gets even better. With the power of co-opus, team up with your friends and take on the monsters invading your world, all while trying to save humanity. Customize your descendant with all kinds of weapons and abilities, and see what they can really do. Are you ready to join the fight and become the hero your world needs? Then grab your controller and let's do this. Number 11. Wayfinder. In this immersive MMO, you'll have complete freedom to create your own path and build up your character as you please. From choosing where to go, who to fight, and what to do next, the power is in your hands. You get to make the adventure that you want and see where it takes you and your team. So gear up, sharpen your skills, and embark on a journey that will take you to the depths of this corrupted world. With countless challenges and obstacles in your way, the road to victory won't be easy. But with the right strategy and the help of your friends, you might just be able to bring things back to the way they were. Don't wait any longer. Join Wayfinder and discover what lies beyond the horizon.
With another victory under our belts, let's head to Skylight, our social hub. Here, you'll turn your loot into new weapons and Wayfinders. You can also explore dungeons called Lost Zones that you can modify and mutate for a greater challenge. Lost Zones are where you and your friends will team up to complete quests, collect loot, and hunt bosses like this Titan.
Number 10, Veiled Experts. Looking for a game that will get your adrenaline pumping and your competitive spirit fired up? Then look no further than Veiled Experts. This high-octane shooter game puts you in the shoes of a skilled operative with a unique set of abilities, and sends you into the heart of the action to complete challenging objectives. But Veiled Experts isn't your average shooter game. Here, you'll have complete control over how you complete your objectives and navigate the map. With a range of options available to you, you'll need to think on your feet and adapt to the ever-changing environment around you. So take some time to experiment with different operatives, devise new strategies, and get ready to dominate the competition. Number 9, Maximum Football. Get ready to don your headset, grab your playbook, and hit the field with Maximum Football, the ultimate gridiron experience. As the coach of a college or pro team, the fate of victory lies in your hands. With each snap of the ball, you'll call the plays and guide your team to score touchdowns and crush the opposing offense. But the game isn't just won on the field. Off the field, you'll work tirelessly to build the squad of your dreams, assembling a team of skilled players ready to take on any challenger. Will you focus on offense or defense? Will you play it safe or take risks to secure the win? Number 8, Warhaven. Attention all warriors and strategy game enthusiasts. Are you tired of fighting alone in a world where battles are won and lost by teamwork? Look no further than Warhaven, the ultimate team-based strategy game where you'll join forces with 15 other players to conquer the opposition on massive battlefields filled with swords, sorcery, and more. But that's not all, dear fighters. In Warhaven, you have the unique ability to transform into powerful immortals, allowing you to unleash even more devastating attacks and abilities to ensure victory for your team.
Those who fall serving the immortals turn to stone. But that's not how our story ends. We rise once more. And in the name of the immortals, we are brought back to fight anew.
Number 7, Predecessor. Predecessor is looking to offer multiplayer online battle arena fans a unique experience. Where most of the genre uses a top-down camera angle that provides a clear look at most of the battlefield, Predecessor is going to be a third-person experience. People who aren't crazy about other MOBA games like League of Legends or Pokémon Unite might have a better opinion of Predecessor for this reason. Each match has 10 players who are then split into 2 teams, each player operating one of the many heroes the game has to offer. With each hero having different playstyles and abilities, there's a certain strategic aspect of the game with how your team is structured.
Victorious. Let's do it. What will you do for victory? Will you succumb to destruction? Or rise to glory?
Number 5, Tom Clancy's The Division Heartland. The Division Heartland is the newest installment in the series of the Division games, and it will be free to play unlike its predecessors. You'll take on the role of a Division operative and fight back against other players to save the town of Silver Creek. It's described as a survival-based multiplayer shooter, but seems to have some form of narrative incorporated, as you'll be working to solve the mysteries in this small town. Fans of The Division should certainly keep Heartland on their radar. It takes everything from the original 2 games that fans love, but is adding a new setting and more of a gameplay-first style of experience. Number 4, XDefiant. XDefiant is another free-to-play shooter coming from Ubisoft, but it seems a bit more interesting than The Division, Heartland. It's a fast-paced arena-based shooter which might not be the most original concept on the market, but I find them to be much more enjoyable than the slower-paced, over-the-shoulder cover shooters. We don't have a lot of details on the game yet, but you're supposed to be able to customize loadouts and partake in specialized factions to help add a more competitive and personal style to the game.
Our side is succeeding. Maintain these tactics.
Enemy eliminated.
Hostiles closing on our progress point. Situation critical. Hostiles are winning, Agent. Push that package immediately or fail.
Engage your camo.
Do or die time! Stop the package of that!
Number 3, HypeSquad. HypeSquad grabbed my attention immediately by not being another free-to-play shooter. Instead, HypeSquad is a close-quarters fighting game. With a variety of weapons and augmentations available for you to use, you're able to customize your fighting style in a way that suits your own strengths. The action the game provides is non-stop as well. You're placed on a squad with 2 other players and have to survive until the end of the match against 19 other squads. The maps are large, but not so large that you would have long periods of time without facing another enemy. Players who have experienced Naraka Blade Point should be familiar with what HypeSquad is offering.
Check out how strong my body is!
My strength has no match!
Number 2, Stormgate. Real-time strategy games may not be for everyone, but a free-to-play entry in the genre certainly piques my interest. The game sees you facing off against hordes of alien invaders. It has a lot of different game modes for you to experiment with. You can try playing against AI enemies, take a chance in a competitive PvP match, or work together with other players in a variety of different co-opus-focused modes. The different classes for each faction offer a lot of different ways to execute your strategies. And if you're not finding quite what you're looking for, then Stormgate also has an editor mode on offer that will allow you to craft the game you envision. Number 1, Path of Exile 2. Path of Exile 2 exists alongside the original Path of Exile. It brings a new large story to the table for fans of the first game, but also incorporates new systems for skills, classes, and more. There's been 20 years that have passed in between Path of Exile 2 and the original story, and much has changed, such as the 19 different class types you can choose to play as for the campaign. Otherwise, the gameplay style should be familiar for those who have played the original game. A dark fantasy-styled action RPG where you can play online alongside or against other players. Path of Exile is one of the best free-to-play RPGs on PC, and the sequel looks to be improving on everything that made the original an instant classic.
Only 20 years since Kitava fell, and already corruption spreads like a plague through these shattered lands. Wretched malevolence lurks.